Today's a very solemn day. We remember those who gave their all so that we could remain free. But there's another side of the military. As anyone who served knows and remembers, most of all, the humor that we experience. And I'd like to tell you one little story that happened to me. We were doing a practice marching ceremony for a change of command ceremony at Cheney Air Force Base, Illinois. And being the short guy, I was at the end of the ranks, and across from me was another young man who is just about to retire 20 years in the Air Force, and he'd been stationed all over the world as a weather forecaster, so he wasn't used to marching and all these other ceremonies. So anyway, he was really struggling to get this down right. So the first shirt come back and he said, "Sergeant Jones, the last parade you were in, what foot did you begin with?" Sergeant Jones looked up at the first sergeant. He said, "First Sergeant, the last parade I marched in, the horse took the first step." I would like to thank all of the volunteers today that made this wonderful occasion possible, and also thank you. Colonel Sackett is commander of the American Legion Post 346 in Cherokee Village, and they are one group that is very active in the military scene here in Sharp County. Thank you, Colonel Sackett. And thank you all for being here today to honor our fallen servicemen and servicewomen. Today, Memorial Day, we honor those patriots who, from Bunker Hill to ongoing conflicts throughout the world, have given the ultimate sacrifice. The boy next door, the girl next door, the carpenter, the banker, the tradesman, the teacher, the policeman, all neighbors, all friends. They together marched behind our flag so that we would remain free. And we would remain Americans, not ruled by someone else, not dictated by someone else. As you know, there have been rulers and dictators that would like to see America down here. But we will not allow that. The men and women, the patriots in our country, have war after war fought to remain free. Not only the citizens of the United States, but the peoples of the world. We have been asked time and time again to march as one, to overtake those who want to destroy freedom, liberties throughout the world. You know, when one joins the military today, he basically is allowed to pick the field that he wants to go in. That has not always been the case. Also, back in the Revolutionary War, they were volunteers. Today, since Vietnam, all of our servicemen and women are volunteers. They believe in the virtues of this country. They believe and they follow that flag. Do you know that all military members now wear the American flag patch on their shoulder? That's because they believe. They believe in you, and they believe in what you need and want in your life. Now, aircrew members, paratroopers, personnel on boats, under the water, and ships on the sea. The Marines on the beach, in the jungle. The soldiers on the front lines. They all gave what they had to give, and many gave their life. Their life for freedom, our freedom. So today is not our Memorial Day, it's their Memorial Day. And let us never forget that. Let us never forget, around the world, there are cemeteries. Those cemeteries are hallowed grounds. In those cemeteries are the bodies of our citizens, our brothers, our sisters, our uncles, our nephews. And they are being honored today as we honor them today. Let us not forget the policemen, the firemen, who have sacrificed all to protect us and our possessions. Let us not forget the Gold Star mothers with whom we grieve. They carry that burden for their life. These mothers have seen their sons and daughters travel the world over and not come home to enjoy the life that we enjoy. Let us not forget the merchant marines. They sail the open waters to ensure the supplies and to bring the troops to the battle. And let us not forget who we are. Free men and women. Free to do as we choose. Free to want what we want. If you would join me today in one last salute to the American flag, so that we may salute those who did not come home. When I salute the flag, I see 50 stars. And those 50 stars remind me that Americans from all states, joined behind our flag to defend us. And some, again, did not come home. So if you would join me now, I would like to salute the flag in honor of those men and women who have given us what we have and gave their all. Salute. Order arms. Again, I thank you, and I thank all the volunteers that have made this day possible, and I hope I bought enough hot dogs. Looks like a pretty good crowd, and I'm very proud of all of you for being here for our beloved sailors, Marines, airmen, Coast Guardsmen, soldiers, merchant Marines, Gold Star mothers, and here at home, our policemen and firemen. Thank you, and have a good day.